The purpose of this video is to illustrate how wind load or even the weight of a person walking on the surface of a roof can cause roofing rafters to bow up and down significantly enough to damage finished surfaces attached to the other side of roofing rafters. In this experiment, we visited a job site where a new home was being constructed. We positioned our cameras just below a roof rafter and requested one of the roofing contractors to walk up and down the length of a roofing rafter. In many homes with vaulted ceilings, finished drywall is fastened directly on the interior side of the roof rafters. It is also common for the framing of tiered ceilings, also commonly referred to as wedding cake or tray ceilings, to be tied in directly to the roof rafters. This means that when the roof rafters move, pressure is applied to the framing of the tiered ceiling framing that it is tied into. This can easily lead to cracking of the drywall texture and paint adhered to the drywall affixed to the framing of the tiered ceiling. Here we are in the attic of a home with a tray ceiling. You see how the ceiling rises above the surrounding ceiling. This and other framing members are tied directly into the framing of the tray ceiling. As you can see, it goes up and ties directly into the roof rafter. Any pressure that is placed on the roof rafter, whether by a windstorm or a person walking on the surface of a roof, will be translated directly into pressure on the framing of the tray ceiling and ultimately onto the finished drywall and paint affixed to the framing of the tray ceiling. In the aftermath of severe windstorms, we commonly see cracking that has occurred to tray ceilings. Unfortunately, insurance companies adjusting windstorm losses will almost inevitably attribute these cracks to foundation settlement because foundation settlement is typically excluded under most property insurance policies. What is interesting is that when you show the adjusters these cracks, they may immediately attribute it to foundation settlement without making any effort whatsoever to see if there has been any settlement or cracking of the foundation. Of course, the adjuster also fails to consider any damage that they themselves may have done while walking all over the surface of your roof during their own inspection of the damages. Another major issue that frequently arises is when an insurer agrees to pay to replace a damaged roof as a result of a wind or hailstorm, and during the normal course of the roof replacement, the weight of the roofing contractors walking on the surface of the roof causes damage to the interior drywall texture and paint due to the reasons we just mentioned. As long as the roofing contractor did not do anything out of the ordinary to apply pressure on the roof, and the cracks resulted as a result of the work customary and routine to the replacement of the roof, then many may argue that any additional damage caused to the interior finishes of the home as a result of the roof replacement should be covered as an ensuing loss to the original wind or hail damage claim that was the basis for the roof replacement. So, if the adjuster from your insurance company inappropriately denies damage caused to the interior finishes of your home as a result of the causes discussed here, please send them a link to this video. Also, be sure to check out all of our property insurance claim experiments listed on our YouTube channel.